Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit the notification bell for you to be updated whenever I post a new video. And go smash the like button. And without further ado, dang, what are you waiting for? Let's get into the video! I also thought that the I on iPhone, like the word itself, the I stands for intelligence, but it actually stands for internet. You know, just a little something for you guys.
Have you ever heard of the thing, the Apple logo theory?
Oh, with Adam and Eve.
Yeah,
The apple.
So the apple,
bite.
so bite on the apple is supposed to symbolize the Adam and Eve eating out of the forbidden fruit, right?
And you know what the apple is?
Yeah, it's technology, right?
No, the apple's knowledge.
Yeah, the knowledge.
Yeah,
because
the knowledge.
what do smartphones and computers do? They give us knowledge.
Biting into that apple is like that knowledge, and that's
Yeah.
what they attached it to subconsciously.
And the dark, like super dark thing, because you know in Terminator, you said before, like technology was like the downfall of man, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's inevitable anyways. Here's what I think, right?
Yeah.
We're already cyborgs in a sense.
Like guinea pigs type thing.
No, we're already cyborgs in a sense that part of life is technology.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
100%.
like a bird has a nest with branches.
Yeah.
Just like a turtle has a shell. Low-key, we have technology and we use it every day. It's part of us now. It's
What's-
almost like we're cyborgs.
For some people, what's the first thing they do when they wake up?
Pick up their phone.
Phone.
Exactly.
Clues and hidden messages make the movie much more interesting, no cap.
Have you heard of the Ratatouille theory?
No.
So we all know the movie Ratatouille is about a rat named Remy, and he's trying to help his friend Linguini keep a job at a restaurant. But Chef Skinner's always trying to get Linguini fired.
Bro, I hate Chef Skinner.
So you know at the end of the movie, we see that Chef Skinner finds out that Remy's been the cook the whole time.
Yeah.
So Skinner realizes that animals are a lot smarter than everybody thinks, and he wants to be able to learn how to communicate and understand what animals are saying, but no one else believes him. So this is where the theory comes in. There's a theory that Skinner meets a guy who is super smart and believes Skinner, and he thinks that he can help Skinner be able to understand what animals are saying.
Wait, what?
So this guy is actually Charles Muntz from the movie Up. Skinner convinces Charles Muntz that animals are a lot smarter than everybody thinks. So Charles Muntz believes him and creates a device so that animals can talk.
Wait, like Doug the dog's collar.
Exactly. So in the movie Ratatouille, we see that Remy's running through this apartment building, and then we see the dog Doug from Up. The theory is that it's Charles Muntz's apartment because Doug actually belonged to Charles Muntz. And this makes sense how Skinner and Charles Muntz met since they live really close to each other.
Dude, I like this theory.
Is this the real life Daredevil?
There's this one kid, right? I think it was in Brazil. I could be mistaken, but I think it's Brazil. There's this kid that was born blind, right?
Yeah.
This kid was born blind, and the only way he can like move around or see was through making clicks with his mouth, and then like use it as sonar, like a bat.
That's crazy.
When I click my tongue, I get feedback from the environment all around me.
Like you ever watch Daredevil or not?
No.
Okay, so in Daredevil, he's blind, right? It's the same shit. This kid was blind. He can't see anything, so he makes like a sound wave, and then like it makes like it vibrates off of objects, and he can see that shit.
That's what I meant. Like, how do you find out? That you have to find out about. Like, how do you know making a sound would do that? Like, would make him see shit like that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You'd have to like find. What if we're all muting, bro? We just haven't unlocked it.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Still,
Think
that's
about it,
true.
think about
Yeah.
it, think about it. Like that kid.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know? You're not gonna know you have to make a sound.
The details, bro. Sheesh.
What if I told you Monsters Inc. and Toy Story were connected?
Well, I guess you're connecting two of my favorite movies.
So remember in Monsters Inc. that one monster runs out of the room because he's super scared and he's crying?
Are you talking about the big blue one with the claws?
Yeah, so I saw this article, and if you pause the movie right before he slams the door, you could see a poster on the wall. And guess where else you see that poster?
Where do you see it?
So in Toy Story 1, in Sid's room, he has the same exact poster on the wall.
Wait, doesn't the monster say there's a girl in the room?
Right, but what if the monster got scared because he was expecting to see Sid in his room, but instead it was Sid's little sister, and that's why he got scared?
Gosh, I bet Sid's sister's evil just like Sid.
Right, but there's another theory that Randall used to scare Andy.
Wait, how do you know that?
So remember when we see Randall practicing camouflage on the different wallpapers, and we see him practice on a wallpaper with white clouds in a blue background? The only other place we see that wallpaper in any Pixar movie is in Andy's room.
Wait, remember at the end of Monsters Inc., Boo has a Jessie doll from Toy Story, and she gives it to Sully?
Exactly. They're all connected, man.
I feel like this makes the movies more interesting to me.
What? So his friend who did a theory about this really predicted it? Hey guys, just a little replay for those who missed it. Check this out.
I have a theory about like how zombies will come like to life.
Okay, let me hear it.
So like up like way up in north and like the South Pole. So what I'm thinking like with like global warming, with like all the ice melting and all that shit,
Yeah.
I think like it's gonna melt to a point where those are gonna get exposed. Yo, there's already people in like Antarctica. Like there's people like stationed on Antarctica and all that stuff. Here's the thing, because like those people they're from like all sorts of places in the world. Like there's people there from like Canada, US, like Europe. If those people like were to contact that somehow, that's what like they go back to their own country, spread that, and like that mutates into like the zombie apocalypse.
And then watch this.
Yo, remember in Josh's episode?
Yeah.
He talked about this theory that the reason the zombie apocalypse will start is because of like a disease that was trapped in Antarctica or a long time ago in the ice, right? Trapped in the ice. Bro, I think like in last month, they found a study of these new bacteria, zombie bacteria
In the ice?
in the ice. Josh predicted it. He said it on the podcast, and all of a sudden it's real. This is like real information. Like you can search this up. They found bacteria that was locked away in the ice. Just like Josh said, bro. Josh manifested that shit, bro.
Josh, bro, I'm telling you, he's on a watch list now.
And you know what else he said?
What?
He said somehow it's gonna break out into those people that are in Antarctica. Then since all of those people are from different countries, it's gonna travel over. Hopefully Josh is wrong.
Yeah.
Hopefully Josh is wrong. But if it's right, that could be the zombie apocalypse right there. We're
See,
living the Walking Dead.
Maybe he did manifest that.
At least it turned out pretty good at the end, bro.
So have you ever heard of the Toy Story theory?
I've heard different ones.
Okay, so this is a sad one.
Oh gosh.
So you know how we never see a father figure for Andy in the movies?
Yeah.
So the theory is that in the first movie, Andy's parents are actually going through a divorce. And before the dad left, he wanted to leave Andy something, so he left him Woody.
He's like, sorry, I don't love your mom anymore, but here's Woody.
Yeah, so this is where it gets crazy. Andy's mom has a new boyfriend, and he knows how much Andy loves Woody, but he wants Andy to love him too. So what does he do? He goes out and he finds the next best toy, Buzz Lightyear, and he gets him it for his birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And throughout the movie, we constantly see Woody and Buzz competing to be Andy's favorite toy. And Woody's always scared that he's going to be replaced by Buzz.
Yeah, you could tell like Woody's jealous of Buzz.
Right, so the theory is too that the writers intended for Woody to represent Andy's real dad and for Buzz to represent the mom's new boyfriend. And they're constantly competing to be Andy's favorite parent.
Dang, that's deep.
But after all the hard things they go through together, Woody and Buzz finally realized it's about just being there for Andy and doing what's best for him.
Wow, that actually makes the movie better.
Right? And now we get to see them live as a happy family.
Until they get sent off to Bonnie's house.
Hey, bro, this kid dangerous either way, bro. I can't trust him. Yeah, you heard me.
And they're saying, this is the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
They're saying that Kevin grew up to be that kid in Saw. You know the kid riding around on the bike?
How?
Because he grew up around...
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I heard that theory because Kevin was so obsessed with making like booby traps.
Exactly. And he knows all the interesting and malicious ways to like hurt someone.
Yeah.
So that's why he's the kid running biking around on Saw.
So his Jigsaw.
He's
in
Jigsaw.
Saw.
Jigsaw, yeah.
No, I heard that before. Because it's so true. Because like he's so good with those meticulous kind of booby traps and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what Jigsaw does.
That's what Jigsaw's, and that's why that's Kevin right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's dope.
But yeah, fam.
That's a dope theory.
Oh, hell no. They out here hypnotizing us? But they food be bussin' though, ain't gon' cap. And you know their food bussin' too.
Okay, do you know how fast food restaurants manipulate you to buy their food?
How?
So if you've seen the McDonald's logo, right? It's the two yellow arches that make an M.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Right? But have you ever wondered why they use the color yellow and red?
No.
So there's this thing called color psychology. And it's scientifically proven that when we see certain colors, we feel a certain way.
You know what? I did learn about color psychology in school.
So the reason why fast food places uses the colors yellow and red is because yellow is supposed to make you feel really excited. And red is supposed to make you feel really impulsive and super hungry. So when you put those two together, subconsciously, you feel super excited, super impatient, and super hungry.
So that's why whenever I drive by McDonald's, I always end up getting French fries.
Exactly, right? When you drive by and you see the yellow and red sign, it makes you feel super hungry and that you want it right now.
So what you're saying is it's not my fault why I get French fries. It's McDonald's fault. It's the colors.
Exactly, but McDonald's isn't the only place that does this. Look at In-N-Out, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Pizza Hut, Wendy's. They all use the colors yellow and red.
Let me just write these ones down so I have an excuse to go there now.
Yeah, just blame it on the colors.
Please tell me he won't die at that age, bro. Please. I don't want him to die, man. He needs Jesus.
You know the theory about Uzi? That,
What?
The 23 Club?
No, 27 Club.
27 Club?
27 Club.
People are saying that once Uzi hits 27, he's gone. Because the 27 Club is all like...
Kurt Cobain.
It's Kurt Cobain.
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
There's a few others. I forgot exactly.
All the like rock stars, what they call themselves, they just commit suicide at 27.
It's not they commit Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
It's not they commit suicide, but they die.
They die. Yeah.
Yeah, they die at the age 27, and that's why a lot of people. I don't know. Is Post Malone 27?
Oh.
Is he older than 27?
I don't know.
Because I remember Post Malone has a lot of those people tatted on his hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So which is like,
People are scared.
I really don't want Post Malone to.
People
end
are
up like
scared
that.
for Post Malone too. You know why? Because
He's
every-
really a rock star.
no, and every time on stage he's like
He's off the shits,
floating
yeah.
away like he's off something.
Yeah,
And his health is really bad. I heard.
Yeah, it's indeed sad, but you know, it's kind of cute in some way because they still together and they stick to each other. But don't get me twisted, still sad though.
Have you ever heard of the Frozen theory?
No, what is that?
So we all know the movie Frozen is about Elsa and Anna, and it's like a really happy movie. But this theory is really dark.
Oh boy.
You know how Kristoff and Finn are like best friends? They grew up together?
Yeah.
So this is where the theory comes in. There's a theory that Kristoff's guardians, the ice harvesters, actually killed Finn's mom. What? You see throughout the movie that Kristoff's wearing this jacket, and it's actually made out of reindeer fur. And that fur is Finn's mom.
No.
The theory is that the ice harvesters killed Sven's mom for her fur for Kristoff's jacket, but felt bad for Sven, so kept him as a pet for Kristoff.
Oh my gosh.
What makes this even more sad is that Sven could smell his mom on Kristoff's jacket, and that's why he trusts Kristoff and feels like there's attachment to him.
Dude, this is so sad.
I know, it's really sad.
This guy really smart. Bro, what? That's 1,000 IQ right there.
Guy DM'd us.
Yeah,
He was like, he taught me about the Walt Disney theory.
that's a Walt Disney theory.
So you know how Walt Disney died?
Mhm.
They're saying he's frozen and he's buried under Walt Disney, right?
No, he is frozen. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
real thing.
Yeah, so that's why. But the thing, the only reason why they made Frozen the movie was so whenever you search Walt Disney Frozen, it's
Yeah.
like a fun type.
Oh,
it's like child.
yeah.
It's a child show, so they get distracted of what he actually did.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Because when you Google it, you won't find Walt Disney Frozen.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
see Walt Disney
The Frozen show. Yeah. That's Elsa.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
smart though. That's smart.
It
That's smart
is.
marketing.
But I don't know.
What?
I don't know if they did it just because of that purpose, but
But if you think about like $1 billion company,
yeah,
they are taking in like every single detail. Like nothing
Oh.
really slips over their head.
that's true.
Because if they're $1 billion company, they're making so much money. They have a huge team
That's
to
true.
work on it for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing really slips over
Same
their
with
head.
music.
Sheesh. I'm really amazed how they connect these movies, bro, because it might actually be true.
Have you heard of the Frozen theory?
Which one?
This is a good one. So I read this article, and remember at the beginning of the film, we see Elsa and Anna's parents going on a boat for a voyage?
Right.
But what people don't know is that Elsa and Anna's mom's actually pregnant, and at some point at sea, she has a baby boy.
What?
Remember how we see Elsa and Anna's parents' boat like in a huge sea storm, and it causes their boat to sink?
Yeah.
So this is where the theory comes in. There's a theory that the baby boy they have at sea is actually Tarzan.
Wait, what?
And that they used the rescue rowboat to get to a nearby jungle.
Wait, I thought they died though.
That's what people think, but when you look at a map, Scandinavia, where Elsa and Anna's from, is right above Africa. So probably after the storm, the closest place to go was the African jungle.
What?
And what makes this theory even crazier is that the director of the film, Jennifer Lee, confirmed that Tarzan is Elsa and Anna's long-lost brother.
No.
So it's not a theory, it's actually a fact.
Wait, that actually makes both movies a lot better though.
It really does.
Oh, dang. Drake really has skeletons in his closet.
This is a theory about Drake. So Drake had a song with Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah, don't matter to me.
So my theory is Drake bought all of the unreleased Michael Jackson and he's using the melodies for his own tracks.
Oh,
Listen. When was the last time we heard Michael Jackson? On Scorpion.
Yeah.
With Drake, right?
Yeah.
Bro, if you think about it, Drake is known taking inspiration from flows, right?
Yeah.
What's stopping Drake from buying the unreleased Michael Jackson and using those flows for his own tracks?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because the man has all the money in the world.
He has all the money in the world, right? And for Drake to stay so relevant throughout all these years with classic tracks that stand the width of time.
Yeah.
Who makes like classic music like that stands the width of time? Michael Jackson. So my theory is Drake bought all the unreleased Michael Jackson.
everything.
Like everything. And he has that in his bank. Like he has that at his disposal.
Like with MJ versus?
Just
the
unreleased.
melody.
Look, if someone else had it, we would have heard it by now.
One else has it.
Nobody
except
else
Drake.
has it.
Drake has one of them, which is
If Michael Jackson's
Fishy.
family still had it, we would have heard something by now. So my theory is Drake bought all of the unreleased Michael Jackson and he's using melodies for his own tracks.
one else has it.
Nobody
except
else
Drake.
has it.
Drake has one of them.
I have an extended theory to this, right?
Yeah.
We know Drake and Weeknd beefed.
Sadly, yeah.
Before that, they were tight. I mean,
Yeah,
they were tight.
they were
and
best
tight.
friends.
Now, The Weeknd's music, what does it sound like?
Michael Jackson.
Fam, The Weeknd's music sounds like Michael Jackson. My theory is that the reason The Weeknd and Drake started beefing is because The Weeknd has half of the rights to these unreleased Michael Jackson.
It's not because of Bella Hadid, because of the music. That song was what? Crew Love 2012.
Yeah, and then after that happened, we heard Michael Jackson on Scorpion.
Yeah.
It's around that same time.
Wait, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's say a management team has the rights to in Michael Jackson's music.
Yeah.
They gave some of it to The Weeknd, some of it to Drake, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's stopping Drake from just keeping Michael Jackson? What's stopping him from getting the Prince? What's stopping him from getting the Whitney Houstons? What's stopping him from getting all of these dead artists unreleased music?
He is indeed the most unluckiest lucky man, bro. Like, homie has 7 lives. Like, is he a cat in the past or something?
This man cheated death 7 times, but what happened to him after will shock you. His name is Fran Selick. When he was 33 years old, his train crashed into a river, killing 17 people, but he managed to survive. 1 year later, he was flying on an airplane when the plane doors blew open and he blew out with it. And believe it or not, he survived by landing on a haystack. 3 years later, he was on a bus that plunged into a river, killing 4 people, but not him. When he was 41, his gas tank exploded, but he managed to react in time and escape. Just 1 year later, he was in another bus accident that killed 2 people, but of course, he somehow managed to survive. But in 2003, his life changed forever. In 2003, he went on to win the lottery and become a millionaire. He truly is the most lucky person ever.
Chihuahua satanic, man. Like, they angry 24/7. Damn, exercise, bro.
Bam, okay, there's this theory, right? There's this theory that every single Chihuahua is like a serial killer or a fucking like psychopath in their past life.
Cause the way they be,
That's why they act like that.
not even Chihuahuas too. What's the other one? A poodle.
Poodles are chill. What are you talking about?
No, they not, bro.
Poodles are chill. They're chill.
Nah, there's some hectic poodles, bro. Awa. Like, isn't that?
No, that's Chihuahuas, fam.
That's a Chihuahua.
That's what I'm saying. Chihuahuas are the awa dogs.
Why are they so crazy? Like,
That's a theory. What if all the Chihuahuas, their past life, they were like serial killer psychopaths?
so what if it's like this? It was a circle.
Mm.
Do something bad, you turn into an animal, right?
Yeah.
The animal, you're able to unlock that memory easy. Click. That's why you're an animal. Back as human, whatever.
Yeah.
Resets everything.
That's what they say. Like, if you become an animal, then you were really shitty in your past life. You were like evil.
Yeah, boy. You brag that shit, man. That's what they get for doubting you, bro. Prove those haters wrong.
This little boy got in trouble at school because his teachers thought he was lying when he said his uncle was Superman. But the thing is, he wasn't lying. Little Thomas is 7 years old and he went to school dressed like Superman, and his teacher asked him why he was dressed like that. And the little boy said, because Superman is my uncle. The boy's teacher tried to explain that Superman wasn't real, but he was having none of it. He insisted and said many times that not only was Superman real, but he was his uncle. And apparently it got so bad that the teacher ended up sending him to the principal's office. Thomas's mom was then called to the office and the teachers were instructing Thomas to not lie. But when Thomas's mom realized the reason he got in trouble, she just laughed and told him that he was telling the truth. Thomas's mother called her brother-in-law and told him to come to school with Thomas to prove he wasn't a liar. And Thomas was very happy when Henry Cavill, who is actually Superman, went to school with him to show all of his friends and teachers.